Among England's 13 colonies in America, the New England Colonies, those of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire, shared a common Puritan heritage. However, all of them really owed their existence to another colony called Plymouth that was founded in 1620 by a small group of religious extremists that we know as the Pilgrims. The Plymouth Pilgrims shared most of the beliefs of ordinary Puritans and paved the way for them to settle in large numbers in New England. And that is why the beliefs and ideals of Puritanism came to play such an important role in shaping the unique culture of the United States. Puritanism was a Protestant religion that was started in England in the 1500s. The Puritans got their name because they wanted to purify England's official religion, the Church of England, or Anglican Church, of certain Catholic practices they believed were violating the laws of the Bible. This was because even though the Church of England had broken away from the Catholic Church, the king, as its new head, had decided to keep most of the old Catholic ways of doing things. For example, when Catholic churches in England became Anglican churches, all the old decorations, carvings, and brilliantly colored stained glass in the churches stayed the same, and priests still performed religious ceremonies at an altar. Puritans believed these things were pagan and sinful and wanted their English churches to get rid of them. They wanted to see changes made that were deep and meaningful. Most Puritan ideas about religion came from a French Protestant theologian named John Calvin. Calvin taught that the Catholic display of religious images was nothing more than idolatry, or idol worship. Calvin also taught that only a chosen few, those who were predestined by God to do so, would reach heaven. In Calvinist churches, there were no priests, no decorations, no music, and no religious ceremonies. Because of their Calvinist beliefs, Puritans were often in conflict with the king and other authorities of the Church of England. Even so, most Puritans had no desire to leave the Church of England. They just wanted to purify it from within. Unlike ordinary Puritans, a small offshoot group known as the Separatists, the people we call the Pilgrims, believed that the only way to have a pure religion was to follow their own path and separate themselves from the Anglican Church. Their beliefs got them into constant trouble. A lot of Separatist pilgrims once lived in and around the tiny village of Scrooby in the north of England. They were frequently jailed around here for conducting private religious services, which was strictly against the king's laws. When the Separatists pleaded with the king for religious freedom, he refused to grant it and ordered them to follow his rules. After that, a lot of pilgrims fled to Holland, a country where Calvinist churches thrived. But the Separatists were never very happy living in Holland, and after Jamestown in the colony of Virginia got going in 1607, many of them decided that they should go to America too, and try to establish a colony of their own, where they could freely follow their religious beliefs.